Alright fam, so today I'm going to catch you guys up on what I have been reading recently, and by recently I mean since January, because I didn't do a January wrap up and I didn't do a February wrap up, so this is just kind of this is just gonna be my March wrap up plus my January and February wrap up, and I'm hoping that it won't get too long. First, I believe I read Call Down the Hawk, so I have a whole review of this on my channel. It's called a ramble review. I was gonna do those and then I kind of stopped. But yeah, so Call Down the Hawk, I have a ramble review, so I'm not even gonna bother talking about it because you should just go watch that video. Then I also read Norse Mythology on audiobook by Neil Gaiman. That was fine. It was nice that he narrated it. I really liked that Neil Gaiman narrated it himself. But, and like, the Norse mythology was fine. But, like, I don't know. I never really felt, like, super connected to it. So, it was fine. I also read Come Tumbling Down on audiobook, which, oh my god, y'all, I would die for Cade. And I almost died because of Cade. So, Come Tumbling Down is the 4th book in the Wayward Children series. It is a follow-up to Every Heart a Doorway. And yeah, I'm not gonna like spoil the plot, because the plot, like, synopsis is kind of a spoiler for Every Heart a Doorway. So anyway, it's a sequel, and it's really good. I finally listened to the Song of Achilles audiobook. I'm holding up one of my mini copies because, you know, why the fuck not? I listened to the Song of Achilles audiobook for Valentines, and it was good, y'all. It was, some of the pronunciations, like, they pronounce diademia weird, and, like, I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it, but, like, I don't like it. It was like, I don't even remember how it was pronounced. And I think it was diademia is how they pronounced it. And I was like, wait, that's wrong. That's not what it sounds like in my head. So, aside from that, perfect. Then, for part of Tome Topple and Valentines, I read On a Sunbeam. On a Sunbeam is a graphic novel, so I will show you some of the art. Look, it's so pretty. It's like a sci-fi book, so it's like this crew who, like, restores abandoned, like, sites, and there's a non-binary character, and they're non-verbal, and so, like, it's really cool. I really dug that. And then it's also sapphic, so there's that, so I really dug that. And I don't know, the art style is just really good. It's a chunky graphic novel. It's a very chunky graphic novel, but it's very good, so I highly recommend this one. Then I also read this for Bookwide Valentines, and I think it's actually in my Bookwide Valentines vlog, but I read Finn's Volume 1. And since I'm talking about Finn's Volume 1, I also read Finn's Volumes 2 and 3 as well. I just didn't read them immediately after I read Finn's Volume 1. So anyway, Finn's as a series, woohoo, I'm glocking my face. So Finn's as a series, as I try and hold up all of them so you can see them, is really good. It's about a fencer named Nicholas, and he, like, goes to this fencing match and is paired up against the best fencer in, like, the region, and he loses, and he's like, I'm gonna beat you, and then they are roommates at fencing school. Well, it's a high school. It's like a boarding school, but it has a fencing team, so it just is like fencing school. So this is the kind of artwork we're talking about. And yeah, so it's lit. It's so lit, in fact, that I am writing a Fence AU for the Les Mis Big Bang that I am taking part in. So Grand Hair is going to be the, like, world-renowned fencer person that Nicholas goes up against, and then Audros is going to be Nicholas. So it's going to be lit. Next, I read Wolfsong, which by TJ Klune, who wrote How to Be a Normal Person. I really liked How to Be a Normal Person, so I really liked his writing style in that, and I really liked his writing style in this too. Just the plot. Maybe it was the 12 pages of smut that I had to read. Yes, I counted. There were 12 pages of smut in this book. Explicit smut. It wasn't badly written, but there were 12 pages of it. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about the plot because I don't want to give anything away, but basically it's about queer werewolves. And so there's that. There is a little bit of an age difference between the love interest and the main character, who is bi, by the way. That's a good synopsis for what it is. There's a lot more to it. I just don't want to spoil it. If you want to, you can go read a synopsis, and it'll probably tell you more, and intrigue you to read it if you would like to. It's a series. I haven't read the other books in the series. I don't know when I'm going to read the other books in the series, because I'm worried that they too will have 12 pages of smut that I have to read. But I really like TJ Klune as an author. I went to one of his live chats, and he said that How to Be a Normal Person was his favorite book that he's written, and I was just like, yes. I'm listening to The House in the Carillion Sea by him right now. So anyway, yeah. I read this. It took me like a month. So it's okay. It's fine. The last thing I'm going to talk about, The Backstagers as a comic series, is, the third one is just Halloween and Valentine's Day little mini comics. But the first 2 volumes are about this backstage crew, and I don't know if it's a performing arts high school, but they have a theater program. And the tech crew, is like, not really highly regarded, by the actors, but they have like a special door that leads to like a magical place where they get all their stuff, and it's really cool. There we go. Here's some of the art. It's really cool. I really liked it as a theater person, but it's really accessible. You don't really need to know anything about theater to read it. It's just really cute and fun, and it's queer too, so there's that. And yeah, so quality content. Those are all of my reading, things that you missed. If you want to see the other books that I read in March, you can go check out my Zodiacathon reading blog, where I talk extensively about those books, which is why they're not in this video. So yeah, I'll link both that and my Call Down the Hawk review in the description down below. You can go check those videos out if you would like to. And while we're at it, if you want to subscribe, I'm really close to 200 subscribers, y'all. It's all I want in life right now. I just need 9 more people. As of when I checked it, I just need 9 more people. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.